way back to the early 90s. North Las Vegas. I was in the 4th grade, just 11 years old, trying to navigate life. My biggest worries back then were finishing my homework and maybe, just maybe, getting a little extra screen time on the Nintendo. But on this one particular day, my problems got a whole lot bigger. It all started because of my girlfriend at the time, Shawana. Man, I thought she was the coolest. And apparently, I wasn't the only one. There was this bully, some big dude from the middle school, who decided he wanted Shawana for himself. And his master plan to win her over, well, it involved beating me up after school. Real romantic, right? The word got around school faster than a rumor in the teacher's lounge. Everybody knew. By the time that final bell rang, my stomach was doing backflips as I walked out of the school gates. My heart was pounding like a drum solo. My cousins, Adrienne and Calvin, and Adrienne's little brother Tony, were waiting for me. Adrienne, sassy as ever, just folded her arms. "So, Arnold," she said, raising an eyebrow. "You gonna let this dude punk you?" Tony chimed in. "Yeah, you gotta fight him." Calvin, always the more level-headed one, just looked at me, worried. "Man, he's in middle school," he said. "He's huge." I was scared, plain and simple. Every shadow looked like him. Every corner I turned, I expected him to jump out. My mind was racing. Fighting was not an option. I was a 4th grader. This guy was practically a giant. I needed a plan, and I needed it fast. We started walking, taking the long way to my granny's house. I was trying to act cool, but inside, I was panicking. Every few steps, I'd peek over my shoulder, and then I saw him. He was at the end of the block, with a couple of his friends looking right at us. My blood ran cold. "He's there," I whispered, trying not to freak out. Adrienne scoffed. "What's he gonna do? Just walk past him." Easy for her to say. He started walking toward us, and I knew I had seconds to think of something. My brain went into overdrive. I couldn't outrun him forever, but maybe I could outsmart him. That's when I saw my chance. Up ahead was Mr. Henderson's yard, and he had this big hedge that ran all the way to the back of his property. It was my only shot. "Okay, here's the plan," I whispered to my cousins. "When I say go, just run. Don't look back." They looked confused, but they nodded. As the bully got closer, a smug look on his face, I took a deep breath. "Now," I yelled. We all scattered. My cousins ran straight down the street, creating a diversion. But me, I darted right, dove head first through a gap in Mr. Henderson's hedge, and landed in his backyard. I stayed completely still, my heart hammering against my ribs, listening. I heard the bully yell in frustration, chasing after my cousins. He totally fell for it. After what felt like an eternity, I cautiously peeked through the leaves. The coast was clear. I scrambled out of the hedge, covered in leaves and dirt, and sprinted the rest of the way to Granny's house. I burst through the door, out of breath, and slammed it shut behind me, locking it tight. Granny was in the living room and just looked at me over her glasses. "Boy, what in the world is wrong with you? Running in here like a wild animal." I was too winded to explain, but I was safe. And you know what? Shawana broke up with me the next week anyway. All that for nothing? But hey, I learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes being smart is a lot better than being tough. Thanks for listening to my story. Y'all, it's crazy the things you remember. If you like this trip down memory lane, make sure to hit that like button and definitely subscribe for more stories. Catch you in the next one.